Hello and welcome to the Annuity Straight Talk podcast, episode number 142. My name is Brian Anderson, founder and creator of Talk.Com. Every word is mine. I did all the work, did all the research, 21 years and counting. Special guest today, we're going to talk about annuity marketing. Got with us my right-hand man, or am I your right-hand man? I don't know who works for who, but he bosses me around, I boss him around. Doesn't go too well for either of us. But guys, this is Jeremy Estes from Dallas, Texas.
Hey, everybody.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about how, I don't know, maybe we don't start there, but Jeremy's been working with me for about 7 years. Jeremy, how much did you know about annuities when you first started doing this?
I knew absolutely nothing. I knew my business, which was running ads on the internet and helping people find people. But outside of that, there was no information in my brain about annuities, or really I hadn't even started thinking about the bigger picture of retirement yet either. I think I wasn't even 40 yet when you and I met.
Yeah. So and we like to give each other a hard time. So we'll put it in simple terms. You just wanted to get some money out of us, right?
That's all I wanted.
I thought it was interesting. We were talking about it. And over the years, like the reason I wanted to put this on here is number one, to introduce you to the guy who is responsible for you finding me. I do all the content, but you wouldn't see it if we didn't know how to navigate the maze of the internet, YouTube, and all the different styles and things going on. So Jeremy, you've got a really good perspective because you understand what they're going through. When to be effective at internet marketing, you have to understand the product. You have to understand the business, correct?
That's right. And more than anything, a good advertising professional has to go out and see what everyone else is doing so that we don't end up doing the exact same thing. And so what I had the opportunity to do, I say opportunity, what I did was go out and start seeing what all these other annuity sales people were doing, and just to get an idea. So I started noticing a lot of people were pitching rates. And then so I started signing up on their websites. And then my phone just never stopped ringing since then. And my email inbox has been absolutely jam-packed full of all kinds of spam.
So it's fair to say that you know exactly what they're going through.
I do know exactly what they're going through. And like I said, there was a point where I couldn't even answer my phone without it being someone trying to sell me something.
That's interesting. I've done that a couple of times way back in the day, and I know exactly what it was. We say we know what you're going through, and that's interesting. So Jeremy's gone through a lot of initially the process, but after 7 years of pretty much reading everything on the website 2 or 3 times, watching every video, how many times?
10 plus.
So if I know the most about annuities, he knows the second most.
I would say close.
Look what I have created.
That's right. So, and that's what's interesting. When I first started, I've sold a great many things on the internet or helped people sell them. And the one thing that really took me by surprise was how much information goes into this one product, this index annuity product, or not just index, but just annuities in general, fixed annuities, index annuities, and how big of a learning curve there was for me. And then how you've gone so far as to just basically answer every question someone could possibly have about the product itself.
Well, and it's just trying to provide clean information because it gets harder and harder to find. You'll understand this because I said it before. It's not, you used to be able to Google something, you get an answer to your question. Now you get the answer that Google wants you to see.
That's exactly right. Or the answer that Google is getting paid to show.
So we're always fighting a battle, and you're the guy that like handles that. I did the conspiracy theories podcast last week, and I had to do a little bit of research on the dates and times and all that stuff. It was really hard to find on Google, hey, when did they start taxing Social Security? Yeah. Hey, because the first 10 search results talk about the tiered taxation of it and all this stuff, and you had to go to the second page and say, oh, it's 1984.
Right.
And it's hard to get an answer to a simple question, and especially in annuities, you get people that want to spend a whole lot of money. They might want to hide the real answer from you just because, do they really care about giving you good information?
And that's what we're seeing more and more. And that's what's made my job working with you so rewarding is not only are we able to take your information and put it out there, but what I've really focused on doing is making sure that your answers to people's actual questions about annuities and retirement and protecting their assets. My number one goal is to basically put that information in front of people ahead of all this other stuff that's more or less just hype and just nonstop telephone calls and email spam.
Just get it done, get down to business, get the right answer. No, that is, it is really interesting. Again, we've designed the website to counteract a lot of that misinformation. We've talked about it in a lot of different places. And that's funny to me. When the Annuity Straight Talk started, there just wasn't a lot out there. Now there's almost too much. And so there was nothing to find 15 years ago. Now it's hard to find the right stuff because you got so many people trying to get at you. And that's what Jeremy understands. So we know what you've been through. That's why I don't bug you on phone calls. You set an appointment if you want. Top right corner of any page on annuitystraighttalk.com. Schedule a call.
That's right. We made it super easy to find.
Yes. So anyway, and as far as messaging goes, you believe in it now. Jeremy also, everybody give him a round of applause, got his insurance license last year. So he's going to be, and because he has such an in-depth knowledge of what's available on the website, he, in the near future, probably is going to be in charge of answering questions for a lot of you guys, because he's learning. Because one thing he's done, he's in Montana this week. He's going to come back with his family in August. He came out for a few days when I was in Tucson. We try to get together once or twice a year. And you've heard me go through the process with these guys, and you understand I'm not pushing them to do anything they don't want to do. It's more about education than anything.
And I got to tell you, Brian, and I know I've said it a few times since we've been working together, but it really is the way that you handle this business is exactly what's kept me interested and kept me wanting to send more and more people your way. It never at any point has it ever seemed like you're just pushing people in for the sake of pushing them into some sort of product. And I've been able to learn from you exactly what those needs are that people are looking to have met. And again, when you can find someone to get behind, as far as the marketing is concerned, it's easy to go all in with them. And that's what I've been able to do with you. And this isn't just blowing smoke. This is something that I've thought about time and time again. I've got my own family. And so learning from you, learning how this business works, learning what people need and how you can actually serve them makes me excited to ensure that no matter what, if someone's out there and they're looking to solve retirement problems and they're looking to do it with annuities, I feel absolutely confident in always keeping you in front of them, especially ahead of those types of people that are out there pushing the latest, greatest numbers or making promises that almost are never filled when you actually get down to pen to paper.
Yeah. Well, see, now everybody got to understand that he just made that public. He's been hiding behind the computer for 7 years, and now he's putting his reputation on the line.
That's right. I'm telling you now.
And other advisors listening to this, he's not for sale.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
a little bit. No, and I think a lot of people that have had a financial stake in the success of this business would have wished at some point I would be more aggressive in certain areas, but I'm just not going to do it. And you've helped a lot because we've just become so much more effective when we do it the right way that I become more efficient. I don't have to be aggressive, so I'm not. You guys can come here and get answers to your questions. Have me help. I'll help you figure it out. It's pretty simple. So anyway, anything else you want to add, Big Jer? And
my expectation is from the time someone sees you for the very first time, all the way through when they become a client of yours, I want that experience to be exactly the same across the board. You giving the type of information, you helping using your experience. And I got to say, based on everything that I've seen, you seem to have the cleanest grasp on it. Just having that experience be the same from the very first time they hear about you all the way through until the end.
The end, yeah. Well, and it continues to go on because a lot of the reason we do this podcast is also for existing clients, people I work with.
That's exactly
You can
right.
see me being active. You see I'm in the business. You don't have to worry about it. It's not like somebody goes, oh, this guy sold me something. He disappeared. So I don't. I've had people in my own home. We visit people on the road when possible. It's not possible to see everybody, but we try to make it happen if we can. So that's all part of the deal. It doesn't just stop when you get onto the website. And the idea really is to craft an experience that gives you exactly what you need.
Yeah. And through everything that you and I've worked on together, from ads to the email, to the newsletters, to the podcast even, it's all designed to do that exact thing. Just let people know that whatever their issue is, we have an answer, or you can get that answer for them. And that's something that's kept me excited for 7 years and will probably keep me excited for 7+ more.
Oh, you think you're going to make it that long,
I
huh?
think so.
That's longer than I planned to be here.
No, well, I'll just be Annuity Straight Talk with Jeremy.
Just
Estes.
kidding. I gave myself the golden handcuffs. I'm stuck the
So
rest
you
of my
put your
life.
face on it.
It's like a life sentence.
That's right.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us. Say hi to Jeremy. Glad to have him aboard. We're going to do this a little bit more because I think it's really nice from your perspective. I think it's a good idea to have the marketing perspective, understand the thinking of the people that are putting all that stuff out in front of you. And I think it was good for my business, full disclosure, to get that person out where everybody can see him. We'll hear it from him from time to time. Pretty cool stuff. But episode 142, annuity marketing. Brian Anderson here, top right corner of any page on annuitystraighttalk.com. If you want to schedule an appointment, schedule a call, name, time zone, phone number, email. I will give you a call. Be back next week with episode 143. Think I already got it written. Just got to record it. You guys have a great day. We'll see you then. Bye.
See you guys.
You have been listening to Annuity Straight Talk. The preceding information is for informational and educational purposes only and does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. The views expressed by guests on this program are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Annuity Straight Talk or its partners. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. It is important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the insurance company.